K-Law 101.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? It's a pleasure to get to talk to you. We've been looking forward to this a long time. We were one of the first stations to actually play my church, and we are happy that you're going to be coming in here for the 4th of July.
Me too. Doesn't that feel like a decade ago?
For some people, it must seem like that, and that's actually one of the questions that we wanted to ask you. When you were in the studio recording the single and recording the album, did you have any idea that it was going to hit like it did?
No, I don't think anyone can. Even if you're like the most established artist in the world, I don't think anyone is really prepared for the weight of song impacts, like once listeners actually hear it and they're responding to it and they connect to it. So, and it was like my first shot out of the gate. So I think we all were just crossing our fingers that,
I remember hearing it for the first time. I was driving down the road and I actually heard it on satellite radio, and I was like, who is this? I absolutely fell in love with it the first time I heard it.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Well, thank you.
Well, and the album Hero is absolutely incredible.
Thank you. It's crazy that it's been out a year. It feels like a lot longer. I guess because you spend your whole life making it, and then to squeeze into 1 year, it just feels like a lot longer since we released it.
It's like watching a child grow up. Yeah. It's hard to believe that it's a whole year old already.
I know. Yeah, you see it grow up and win a couple awards, and I'm just so proud of it.
The success has led to a lot of other things for you. Now we heard from our sources in Nashville, you just bought your first home.
I did. Yeah, about a month ago we closed. So we're all moved in, and
how's that changed life for you?
It's awesome. I've never owned before. I've always rented here in Nashville, so to own a piece of land a little bit feels very, very adult. But it's so nice to have like a very stationary place to come home to off the road, and you're not moving every year.
Right.
I'm excited to put some roots down.
Awesome. And of course, you're putting them down in Nashville. It's a great place to put them down.
Oh, yeah. I love Nashville. I'm a Texas girl at heart, but Nashville's where I hang my hat.
Now, you've 2 singles actually on the charts right now. One with Thomas Rhett for Craving You. How did that come about?
Thomas actually reached out to me last year. I think it was maybe even last summer. But he reached out and he said, I'm a fan of what you're doing. It's so fresh. And, I think both of our styles could really complement each other. So he sent just his vocal on the song, because originally it wasn't a feature. It was just him on the song. And so I instantly loved it. I loved Craving You. I thought it was really refreshing and fun and like the perfect summer song. It had all these 80s vibes. And so I came in and I sang on it, and he was there, and it was a really quick session. Like, I think we both were just so excited about it, and kind of just got in there and begged it out. I love the song.
Thomas is fun to work with. We've actually had him here twice. We had him here in 2012 as the opening act on our Taste of Country Christmas tour, and then the next year he was our headliner. And he's a great guy to work with.
Oh, wow.
Now, how was working on the video?
The video, it was awesome. I think that was the coolest video I've ever gotten to do, because there was a lot of action shots, obviously, and acting. Like, neither of us had ever acted before, so we were kind of helping each other out, us rookies. On set, but it was so fun. It was an all-day shoot, so it was a lot of content to shoot throughout the day, but it was like the end product was so badass.
So did you get bit by the acting bug?
I did musical theater in high school, so I've always had that bug, but I definitely rekindled it, I think, on that set, because I just love acting. I love make-believe. I like really immersing yourself into a character. I think as a songwriter, I kind of had to do that every day, where you have to learn empathy. And so actors have to do that every day as a character. So, yeah, I would totally do some sort of acting gig in the future. Well,
we've also seen you on NCIS New Orleans playing the role that you were born to play, Maren Morris.
Yeah, the role of myself. Difficult to get into character.
I say it took a lot of training to get into character on that one, didn't it? Now, the big show coming up. Yeah. The big show coming up July 4th. You, Aaron Watson, and Chris Bullard here up on Fort Sill. What's it going to be like for you playing on July 4th in front of thousands of our troops? It's a very patriotic show for us here every year, and I'll tell you right now, the buzz is huge with you being here on July 4th.
Oh, good. I think it just makes so much sense to be doing it on July 4th, and I don't really get to do shows like this ever. So I remember when I was in Texas, I would do military shows all the time, and I have military in my family, but being on the road and being on these country tours, it's hard to kind of get away and really tap back into these people that fight for our freedoms every day. And so it feels like fate getting to do it on July 4th. And so there's going to be some fireworks.
Yep. Lots of fireworks. And you're going to have lots of those soldiers and Marines and Air Force guys. They're going to be out there, and they are going to be definitely looking forward to seeing you.
Oh, good. Well, I can't wait to meet all of them and give them some music.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you. It's 5 days away right now. It's Tuesday, July 4th. Plenty of tickets still available, and we're looking forward to it. And thank you for spending some time with us, Maren.
Yeah, of course. You have a good one.
But we are definitely looking forward to meeting you on Tuesday, and we're looking forward to a great show.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You take care and have safe travels.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.